All right, guys, welcome back to Top 10 Draft Reactions as of NBA Draft.net. First part, we did 10 to 6.
Yep.
I picked Devin Vassell as kind of the sleeper. I like him a lot. I like his game. We're now doing top 5 reactions as based on updated on the 11th of the third of the 11th.
Yeah.
So a couple of days ago now, but
yeah, it's hard always. I'm like, what? American date?
Yeah.
That's hard. The interesting thing, they have James Wiseman at 11. I was looking for James Wiseman. I'm like, sweet, we get to watch some highlights. But he's at bloody 11.
yeah,
What's going on there?
So
We'll have to wait and see. Maybe, Golden State, a little bit of information that they had taken Deni Advija.
who knows?
Wait and see.
It's gonna
There's
be
a lot
interesting
of smoke screens going out. Apparently, nobody knows what's happening with what Golden State are doing. Minnesota kind of need to make a pick, so it'll be interesting to see who they choose. But yeah, let's go with Obi Toppin.
Obi Toppin.
6'9" power forward. Been watching these Hoop Intellect scouting videos. Just shout out to Hoop Intellect. Obi Toppin, 6'9", 220. No wingspan. Raptor.
It's T-Rex. So everything. All right, let's have a look here. Everything.
Playmaking's got a little glow around it. Maybe that's... Ooh. Oh, a little through the legs dunk to start out. Damn.
All right.
Ooh,
He's got
yes.
some block timing.
Oh, dirty.
This dude looks like he's been in the NBA for about 4 years.
Yeah, it does, eh? Oh, man, a lot of flair.
Come on,
Jeez.
this is House of Highlights indeed.
Oh. Damn. That's everything's a signature dunk. Holy shit. Oh wow.
Okay, wow.
This would be very interesting to see, obviously a lot of flashy
Cleveland,
dunks.
take this man.
Yeah, a lot
If
of...
you get this guy, add some flashiness. He does literally look like he's been in the NBA for about 5 years.
Those flashy dunks though, straight away I go, ooh, like a lot of flair, maybe questionable attitude.
Yeah, but it's Cleveland.
True.
And put back.
Oh,
nice.
his own, puts back
Okay.
his own with like a sneaky
Weak side,
reverse.
put back, boom.
I feel like Cleveland kind of needs someone like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone with, some alpha type flair. But then again, Sexton and Garland.
Kind of adds a bit of size.
Did he just hit his head on the backboard then?
Almost. Is he getting up? He's getting equal. Holy dooly.
Oh yeah, almost. I think he kind of went, oh, The comp's right on the tip of my tongue. It's like, it's not Howard.
It's not. It's constant lob threat. He's definitely Capella vertically. This is,
Yeah.
he gets into good positions like Capella does. Yeah, that's wow. Okay.
Oh, can shoot threes.
That's
Ooh,
quick.
interesting.
That is a quick release.
39% on 2.5 attempts.
Wow, that is
Very interesting.
That's a nice release, man.
Pretty smooth.
Very smooth. There's not jank in that. There's a bit of range. Bang. That is a good fast release. Hey, he didn't even look. There's a no look 3.
Was it? Let's go back over. Was he looking at it, or is he just falling away late?
Nice.
Oh, the look away. Steph Curry style look away. Nice. He kind of reminds me of Jacob Wiley. Shout out anyone who watches NBL will know Jacob Wiley.
I don't know, man. This guy looks like he's been playing NBA for about 4 years. He's got the body. He's flashy. Finishes.
Yeah, that was a nice finish too in traffic.
He's Blake Griffin that can shoot the 3 ball.
Yeah, lefty Blake Griffin. Nice, 2 hands. All right, here we go. Interesting. Oh, Cleveland. I wonder if Cleveland do take him. Oh.
Jeez. Definitely Blake, like LaMarcus Aldridge style finishes. Bit more explosive. That's some good handles.
That's just surrendering under the glass, man. Jeez,
Like,
that's
I can't do
awful.
anything to, yeah.
So yeah, I wonder how we would go against NBA bodies, you know?
He kind of looks like he's halfway there. Or
Yeah.
He has been.
Maybe in Atlanta, maybe with Trae Young finding him in all these lobs.
Yeah, that's and can shoot the ball, man. That's Atlanta. Have him go.
Oh, get out of my way.
Well, let's go to some weaknesses. It doesn't look like this guy's game has got a lot of weaknesses. I mean, you wouldn't expect him to be a crazy ball handler.
I'm looking for attitude straight away.
Yeah.
Defensive IQ, lateral quickness, consistent effort, yeah, length. Yeah, just slipped there.
Yeah, I don't see...
Yeah, he does look a bit leggy. He looks a bit Gobert-y.
Yeah. I mean, again, yeah, that's probably not... I don't know, man. The physical attributes are there. The scoring potential's there.
Mm.
You can teach some IQ. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Bolden, actually.
Yeah.
Like with the all legs type of thing. Yeah, post defense.
Okay.
As a Buki.
Yeah. Seems like it's just kind of house of highlights stuff. Yeah, that's pretty bad defense.
Doesn't have that. Like up against a guy that is clearly sort of has size and range on him.
Yeah.
Looks like he struggles a little bit. Oh, man down.
I don't know. Are they mismatching him, playing him at center when he should really be playing some power forward? That's the other thing as well. Yeah. But
Yeah, maybe a bit of solidity.
Kind of looks like Jahlil Okafor in defense.
Yeah.
Just not great.
He's like explosive on offense, Jahlil Okafor on defense.
That's not bad defense, just not...
He definitely looks like he
that's
lacks
bad.
some power, eh?
Yeah. Seems like he lacks a bit of will when it comes to just the hard defending.
Hit the weight room and we'll see. Mental
he can
lapses.
Shoot, though. I mean, that's the...
Oh.
Yeah, that's some... Oof. Okay, so defensive IQ is not these guys. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely for Cleveland then.
Yeah.
Amari Stoudemire, meh.
Yeah.
See, no flopping here.
Yeah, I know.
Guys are all contesting shots. There's no like...
Yeah, that's I'd say that's a fairly accurate comparison. Yeah, defensively, I could see him dropping down. I mean, if it's a defensive league, what do they got him? Top 10. Okay, all right. Let's go
Lamelo Ball, our favorite, a guy we've had plenty of.
We've seen this guy live, so you know we watched him. It just looked like he was playing with a bunch of dudes. I just wanted to get him off the court.
Yeah, Russillo. But hey, look. It's not all about look on the court. It's good, and the highlights can always be good. That's
his shooting technique's terrible. Like it's just bad.
And hype. Sometimes hype can be great, but sometimes I'm not sure hype can impact guys.
I think he's got a good offensive IQ. I don't doubt that for a second. He's got some bounce. I mean that's good. Like,
that was dirty.
10.5 inch. Yeah, okay, 6 foot 10.5 wingspan. Yeah, he's
But does he use that size and length?
Look, 17 points per game at 37.5% field goal percentage. That's just terrible.
Yeah,
it really is. And
and then for how much of the offense he was running.
Yeah.
Some of these highlight plays are sweet, and people are going to look at these highlight plays and think, yeah, this is going to happen all the time. IQ, creativity,
I wouldn't say
playmaking, scoring.
is his strongest point. Age, rapid improvement. Yeah, I think it's an attitude thing with him as well.
Yeah, I don't know about versatility. I don't feel like he's that versatile, really.
I think
he's kind of just a scorer, like a highlight scorer, really, to me, and that's it. That's a nice pass, though.
Look, I think his passing IQ is second to none, really, in this draft. Like that is a nice dish.
That was a nice dish over Kadi. He's not the worst defensive player in the league. Ooh.
That is
hey, look, this Illawarra team was not a good team. No. And I guess if you gave him a better big than Josh Boone, who admittedly was probably one of the better bigs in the league a couple of years before that for Melbourne. I don't know, if you maybe had a guy like Bogut.
Nice, yeah, I mean, that's some good handles.
Or DJ, yeah, like maybe Daniel Johnson.
He's Look, the NBL isn't the...
What was that? Double? Is that Tyler Braun, I think? Yeah.
Oh, that was great. Look at that. Woo!
Yeah, that's the logos. Actually, there was actually a big controversy about those labels.
Yeah, man, they were so slippery.
Yeah, those decals.
Yeah.
So let's put that down
Nate
to
that video. That's nice. Man.
Big Nate, love Nate Jawo. Ooh, kicking out those legs a little bit.
Yeah, that's terrible.
The problem was there were so many of those. For every one of those, there's probably 4 or 5 of them where it's just like nobody around. Yeah, sure, shoot it, and it's a miss type of thing.
It's just.
I think that jump shot's got a decent base. It's got room for improvement.
Look,
JT.
I think his handles are amazing. Like
and JT's nice. Probably one of the better perimeter defenders too for a big. Oh, is that ding ding? Wow, roasted. Again, JT again. I remember this game we struggled, we just struggled to put him away, and a lot of it really was on Lamelo Ball. So admittedly, he played well in that game.
I think it's just consistency about his game and finding out where he fits in an NBA roster kind of thing. But look, I think he fits really well in Detroit. I think Detroit should draft him.
Yeah,
I really think that's the team he needs to go to, because I think they've lacked any kind of real leadership from a point guard. Yeah,
27% usage is huge.
Yeah, that is
look,
impressive.
I think a team where you can take all of the hype out, the hype needs to be sucked out of his game.
Yeah, Detroit. It's kind of like it's a really dead end franchise it's not a big. It used to be a massive basketball city. It's kind of died. They really haven't made it. I think that he would complement Blake Griffin well. I think he'd complement Luke Kennard well. And they go back to being a top 8 prospect in the East, I think, with LaMelo Ball. They had Langston Galloway and Bruce Brown the last couple of years have just been terrible. Yeah, that's
some of these pull-up threes are so nasty.
But that's just not
that's
not
horrible.
An intelligent shot.
And I guess it comes down to, which is a metric that's kind of not able to be plotted, is how well he's going to accept to coaching to say you cannot take these shots.
Yeah.
Is he going to just keep taking the shots? I feel like he's not going to keep doing that. I feel like if he went into the NBA and a coach was like, you just cannot take these threes anymore, he'd probably be receptive to that, because he does have the high level pick and roll game.
Defensively is one area that,
Robertson, who was one of the better point guards in the league too, this year, last year.
Ex-NBA, that's why.
Yeah.
Just, a point guard like this who can shoot 10 threes a night is just not... That's it, man.
What? Kyle!
Needs to put a little bit of size.
Yeah.
Defensively, he needs to kind of set
He's got little
better.
sticky legs too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's grown ridiculously in 12 months. My grading on LaMelo is, Simmons light court vision, defense is below par, shooting's below par, but could elevate a team with some good potential around, and could grow into his body. That's the other thing as well. I don't think he's grown into what he is yet, but definitely better. Definitely a better prospect than Lonzo.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I feel like Lonzo was better fundamentally.
Yeah, Lonzo better fundamentals, but I think LaMelo better court vision. So that's my take on LaMelo Ball.
Lonzo?
Yeah, Lonzo, yeah, but
Jamal
Crawford?
Yeah, Jamal Crawford. Yeah. Fair enough. But I still think he needs to go to a team where the coach just sits him down and says, hey, can't do any of this crazy stuff. You're not going to get...
Though. That's Casey. It's a system coach. You just don't take these shots.
You're not going to get 27% usage rate. So, and I guess how his career goes is going to be how receptive he is to that.
Yeah.
Number 3, Charlotte. You want to have a crack at saying that one?
I don't even see it.
Onyeka Okongwu.
Yep, Onyeka Okongwu. Well
Charlotte 6'9", 235. Okongwu, I've heard some good things about. Power forward center. I don't think he's your natural style center. Yeah, what do Charlotte need? They kind of need a lot of things. They don't really need guards.
No, I mean it's Terry. It's Scary Terry.
Yeah,
he's good
Nick
in Boston,
Batum.
He's the most overpaid player in the NBA. Okay, 72% free throw is not bad. You're going to get to the line a fair bit if you're rebounding, rim protection, athleticism, pick and roll man. 6'9" pick and roll man. Anyway.
Does it feel like rim protection really is getting
kind of pointless?
No, I feel like it's disappearing, right, out of players' playbooks. And we're kind of starting to see that in the league where teams don't have good rim protection because some of these guys who should be rim protectors aren't. Yeah, doesn't feel like that to you?
It does feel like that, but it also feels like that, rim protection is going out of the league because it's more, you're seeing teams more take the offensive approach at a cost to the defensive approach. So they'd rather a center kind of go out and stretch the floor and just...
I kind of feel like, 5 years ago, it was kind of really the Warriors and maybe another couple of teams that could move defenses around and get easy buckets. Whereas I feel like almost every team now is starting to get the structure and cohesiveness to be able to move defenses around.
Yeah. And
get guys easy, get bigs especially easy buckets.
I don't know, man. I don't feel this guy.
No?
No. He doesn't seem explosive. He seems like he just gets to the ball. He's got good timing, but there's
a bit Luol Deng about him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just seems slow as well. Good timing, but I mean, you're playing against
bit Thon Makery.
6'9". Well, Thon's like a beanpole.
I know, but he kind of plays a little bit like a beanpole.
So he's good rim protection. So good timing, but good offensive rebounder. Okay.
Yeah,
that's useful. Definitely put back. Again, you're not playing with college students though. It's the NBA.
So I guess that'd be how well that translates.
Yeah.
Big guys. He looks quite big. He doesn't look like a thimble, like a thin guy.
It doesn't, but he doesn't look explosive. Is it me? Or does it just kind of look like a little bit of just using his size? Kind of like Rudy Gobert. Jumps. He's 7'1", but jumps 6'9" kind of thing. Like pick and roll. Well,
yeah, good roller. Yeah.
Charlotte. Yeah. Look, I mean, on Charlotte, I think that. Yeah, defensively, you need. That's nice.
Filthy. He feels like a possible candidate to an Atlanta with Trae Young as well.
Well, they got Capella now, so. To be honest with you, just feels like a Kevon Looney.
Yeah, it feels like Looney a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit Looney.
No, Looney's not this explosive though.
No.
Kind of feels a bit like Thon Maker to me, man.
Yeah,
kind of noodly, but still kind of big at the same time. Oh, nice Euro that was. That was sweet.
Okay. Oh no, just for a third round draft pick, you just. Sorry, not third round.
Third round. I was like, there's a third round?
There's a third. There used to be. For a number 3 draft pick.
Oh. He looks long, man. Super long.
Yeah, 2-foot jumper worries me because he can't generate power off 1 foot.
Moves is always a nice thing to start, like a base to start out with going into the NBA. You know, you don't want it to all just be about power.
No. Seems like, he seems
but
like... But
then I guess you don't want to go fully the other way to where...
It doesn't seem like he's got a jump shot. It just seems like he's a hooker.
Ooh. Weakness is low body strength. Yeah, definitely.
Fights on fakes. Jahlil Okafor. Ooh. Not horrible.
No, it's not awful. Oh, it's a bit alligatory. Kind of really reminds me of Embiid, eh?
Only 4 threes. Yeah, I don't know, man. Do you take a guy at 3 that can't stretch the floor? I mean, if you're Charlotte, you do. But if you're ooh.
Kind of reminds me of Embiid.
Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. That's bad.
Oh dear.
Okay. He's got better passing skills than that. All right, that's IQ is definitely a weakness. I don't know, man. I think there's smarter third overall picks than this.
It's hard to, because college teams aren't great.
No.
And you never know about an NBA player until you put him with a bunch of other NBA guys and they find like a spot. It's different to college, where college hoops is a different type of game, yet they have to build a team that's kind of, built for college. So it will be interesting to see what's his comp. Antonio McDyess. Wow, going way back, old school. Totally new wave NBA.
We're going back in the 90s.
All right, there you go. Okongwu.
Interesting. Right, we are going to NBA draft.net mock draft number 2. Now, this is an interesting pick. Small forward, Golden State Warriors.
Deni Advija.
Yeah.
A bit of like a guard Luka, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? Or like a PG guard style Luka.
Get some really lucky rolls on those two.
Yeah.
Jesus.
6'8" though, 6'9" wingspan.
It's not bad.
56% from the field and 42 from 3. Damn. Playmaking IQ, scoring potential, craftiness and handle. Oh, very nice.
That's a nice pass. Ooh. Okay.
He still looks a little bit lean?
He's feeble.
Yeah.
Size doesn't matter. It's more court. But, interesting fact that he draws the defenders and passes before. Yeah, that's nice. So he's a small forward that actually, can pass the ball, which is good. Good in a system. Nice, weights up well.
Just trying to think who he kind of looks like. Oh, very nice.
Euro and Euro.
Ooh, good
that
hands.
Is nice, man. That's good hands.
Oof.
Offhand finish. Got some athleticism about him. He seems like he's got that Euro smarts.
Yeah, he's got
plays angles really well.
Yeah.
Which is Golden State all over, man. They just play angles. I can see why they like him.
Yeah, I'd still be worried about their tallest player is Smiley Geach at 6'10".
Yeah, but look, man, the smallest player at Miami was 6'9". Bam, our biggest player.
Yeah.
I think Olynyk was 6'10", but he doesn't really count. Can't jump.
No vertical. Yeah, look, he's quite rapid too. And for the size, he's quite compact as an athlete too. Very nice.
That's nice.
I don't know. I can't see Warriors taking him, to be honest. I could see him fitting a team like Charlotte as a Luka Light type player. Or even Cleveland, maybe. Hey?
Bit of rim protection.
Oh, nice.
Okay. He seems like a high IQ player, man. He seems like potentially a franchise cornerstone, or at least a star in.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know, man. I can see Warriors taking him. Fit into the system quite well. Essentially, they have 3 players that could shoot above 40%. You know what I mean? Like, definitely some bench minutes. They only play Steph and Clay 30 minutes a game. You got to have. That's the Warriors' biggest issue is they've got nothing once those guys come off the court, really.
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
Just adds a bit of depth, I think. But you can pick up a center for $5 million in the league. You don't really need to. Golden State haven't made a dynasty off playing off a center, so I don't know if picking one would be the wisest decision. I do like this guy though. Okay, let's look at some weaknesses. Obviously, he can shoot.
Strength. Didn't look like there was that much issue in that.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
In the
length is what he's 6'7".
6'8.5" wingspan, wasn't it?
Playing against the center, what do you want him to do?
Yeah.
That's just like he's mismatched. Like that's just good switching. I don't know, that's pretty good defense.
That wasn't too bad.
He's not giving up.
See what he does here against the guard. Yeah, he turned a little bit too quick.
Weak side, that's fine. I don't see where there's issues there. He's just playing fever, straight up and down. It just seems like 50-50 basketball to me. It doesn't seem like any weaknesses.
Yeah, he got turned a couple of times there pretty easily.
That's
handles.
You get... Just trying to finish in traffic. A bad release?
Yeah, it's a decent release.
It's just not a great shot.
You can tell if he's rushed or if he's not stable.
Yeah, it's kind of a set foot release, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who do they say he plays like? This is going to be an interesting one because he's kind of a unique style of...
Novak Djokovic. That's who he reminds me of. Hito Turkoglu. Wow, going back.
Jesus. Turkoglu.
Turkoglu had a lot more power to his game though.
Yeah. Number one,
Anthony Edwards.
I like it. This guy is the next Dwayne Wade. I was watching highlights the other day. He's pretty sweet.
It's a shame I can't watch James Wiseman. Oh, dirty. His feet were in the cylinder. In the NBA, that's a charge.
Yep.
The current NBA. 6'9" wingspan, 6'5".
29.5 from 3. That's probably a little bit of an issue.
What's his comp coming at, you reckon? Oladipo?
Nah, he's Dwayne Wade. He's much more explosive.
Lefty?
Oof.
Oh, that's very nice.
Finishing in traffic. Yeah, that's intelligent player.
Quick thinker, right?
Yeah. He definitely seems to me like he could be a go-to player. Although where he fits on this Minnesota roster.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, Minnesota's roster's a bit of a mess. You know, with Cat and D'Angelo.
Where is he ever going to get the ball? Seems like he'd fit really good on like an Atlanta. I think this is exactly what Atlanta needs. Yeah.
So long but compact at the same time, man. The way he moves. Yeah, don't even need the inside pass, man. Damn.
Bang. He's got some good range, man. And
damn. He was only shooting 29% from 3 though.
But it's a beautiful stroke, isn't it? He's probably one of those guys that just needs to shoot himself into some form, but it's a nice stroke. It's very high. Transition. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like this, he looks like a number 1 to me. What do you reckon?
Yeah. He's got that all-round smoothness. Ooh.
Step back, Luka. That's a Luka.
Sure, if you can put that in his bag, then yeah, definitely. I mean, to shoot 29%, he must have taken a lot of them.
Markel Fultz before he was, man. If you go back to Markel Fultz Washington videos, wow, how did he look good? And then he's just come into the NBA and been absolutely mediocre.
Yeah, he had that weird nerve issue though.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He just wanted out of Philly because he wanted to be in his own franchise, man. That was it.
Alright, let's look at weaknesses. Defensive effort.
Defense. Alright, let's see some bad defense here. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
James Harden style.
Yeah, turnstiles. This isn't good.
Not even attempting to. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, it's kind of like fake defense, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's always a worry at this stage.
That is a worry if you're not playing.
Yeah.
It's an all-around scoring game, but if the defense isn't at least acceptable, it doesn't have to be great. But this is not defense at all.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
That was good.
He can defend, exclusively an effort thing. Yeah, that's true. And that's true. It makes his lapses more glaring.
Yeah.
Just needs that focus, eh?
Yeah, he probably just needs that coach just yelling at him the whole time. I suppose when you're getting paid, it's a bit different in college when it's just all about you. It's all about highlight reels, isn't it? It's all about highlight reels to get picks.
And that's that's why I don't like the whole front end loading of all this hype.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't. I feel like it hurts players. Bradley Beal.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. He kind of feels a bit more powerful than Beal.
Yeah. Beal's definitely a craftier scoring and shot maker than
that celebration. All right, that's
that was it. Well, that was the end of our top 10.
Top 10.
How do you feel about the top 10 in this draft now, Ben?
It's not good. I actually was thinking to myself it was better than what people were making out, but having really kind of watched that top 10, I don't know, it looks a bit like they're all the same level. They're all at the same level.
Which that Devin Vessel,
yeah,
it's
not an empty vessel.
He's not an empty vessel. It's just the defensive hustle is what I think coaches and certain teams will look for. Washington would do well to pick him up. I think he'd kind of fit on like a Spurs team quite well as well. Sacramento, quick shooting. Yeah, man, that's my sleeper pick. That's my sleeper pick for rookie of the year.
You know what? It kind of feels like this is an entire draft of sleepers, and that the pressure's on all of these franchises to make these picks when there's no obvious order and hierarchy of these players. There's every single player there could be good, could be bad. It could be Josh Green even at 25 looks like a sleeper. Tyrell Terry, I've seen some of him. He looks good. And then James Wiseman being at number 11. I don't know. I kind of feel like Golden State might take James Wiseman. But Sadiq Bey as well. It's just kind of like it's all sleepers, which is weird. We haven't really seen a draft like this in the last 6 years. Where crucially, I feel like a lot of these teams are going to be seeing this in 4 or 5 years. Like, oh, they whiffed. And, when we're going to just forget that this was kind of a draft that was full of sleepers. Where they whiffed on LaMelo, man.
There's no franchise cornerstone here.
No.
That's what I don't see.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Maybe Lamelo Ball if he went to Detroit. Potentially franchise cornerstone, but game needs to pick up.
Is he going to fall to 7, you reckon? I can almost see him falling outside the top 10.
I know Detroit would do well to pick him up. I mean, that would be a smart thing. Or someone else picks him up and uses him as a trade piece. But I think Detroit at 7 would be a great pick. That's the one thing they're lacking is a point guard. They just don't have a point guard that's of any kind of value, and I think that really hurt. I mean, obviously not this year, but last year when they made the playoffs, that it was just really you could see Langston Galloway, Bruce Brown, that these guys are just not top tier NBA talent. I think LaMelo could they could build a franchise around him potentially in Detroit, which and from all concerns, I think that they've been working out in Detroit. Him and his brother, it looks like that might be the match. So it'll be interesting on the 18th. We'll do a post-draft podcast.
We'll have a look at some of our picks. So I can see him, like the teams I can't see him going to: LaMelo, Minnesota, Golden State, Charlotte. I don't think Cleveland's needs to be in for him either. Atlanta as well. New York, I don't feel like they're gonna. No. He almost feels like if he falls to New York go, we've got our guy, type of thing. Maybe, but probably not.
New York
Washington.
Are pretty hard on Chris Paul as well. It's just like we want to take Chris Paul.
Yeah, well, then that kind of lessens the chance of him.
You don't see LaMelo Ball's a pure point guard. You don't see him in any other position. If you're going to take Chris Paul, you don't take LaMelo. Cool.
And then really out of the rest of those teams, I don't see Washington, Phoenix, San Antonio, Sacramento, or New Orleans. Maybe Orlando at 15. So it's kind of a bit of a worry for him, really. Like if he doesn't get taken by Chicago or Detroit.
Well, Boston doesn't really have a true point guard either.
It's true, yeah.
It's like a hybrid point.
But if LaMelo falls, I don't think they're going to take LaMelo. Maybe if like Halliburton or someone like that falls, maybe they take him.
Who knows? They're trying to trade their 3 picks up anyway. So I didn't see who they're going to try and go after.
Yeah, and that'll be interesting to see what all the trades happen because Golden State playing it so close to their chest.
Yep.
As well. All right, and so that rounds out our top 10 reaction to the NBA Draft.net mock draft. Thanks, shout out to Hoop Intellect for the sweet scouting reports. And so what are we going to do? What do we got coming up?
Got some other content, some card content, some top 5 predictions of players to watch this year.
Yep.
And so obviously podcasting.
Yep. More cold calls, more everything. Keep your eyes peeled because we've got a lot of stuff coming over the next.
We've got a lot of content running up into the 22nd start date, which is now officially.
Yeah, is it official?
Officially confirmed 22nd of December. So very tight turnaround. We're going to have more content coming your way. Remember, you can always find us on Spotify for our podcast. We talk a lot about all the different Aussies in the NBA, but we also do some NBA content. So check it out.
All right, take it easy, Ron.
See ya.